Good morning, Facebook. Happy Wednesday. Have an exciting announcement to make. So, I get questions all the time from my team, from other agents in the industry, and wanted to have a channel that I can give back because, of course, there is always that time, only so much time in the day. And a lot of my time has to be leveraged, but I do truly want to give back. And so I have started a group, Fast Track with Jennifer Wehner. I'm going to put that invite into the comments and wanted to share with you one of the big challenges that we have as a team, and I know we're not unique right now, is appraisals. So this crazy market with low inventory and high demand and appraisals waived, and what are the best strategies that we're using right now to tackle this issue that continues to grow. So I'm going to share two right now that we're using, but then also I am going to go live on Thursday at 10 a.m. and do a much deeper dive. And this would be your opportunity. So agents in the industry will put the link in the group so you can join the group and come on live. Ask me questions. This is going to be the channel. I'm going to be dropping daily content. I'm going to be able to answer your questions all in one channel. So back to the topic of appraisals. So one strategy we're using right now is, instead of waiving the appraisal or just say, we'll just or pay whatever $100,000 over appraisal. Sometimes we get appraisals that are $60,000, $80,000 under our contract price. So instead of that, here's one strategy I'll give is that you guarantee X amount over the contract price for appraisal. So buyer is willing to pay $5,000 or $10,000 over appraised price. So what that does, instead of just saying waiving the appraisal, is it caps the limit. So it's still showing the seller, yeah, the buyer's willing to overpay. They're willing to pay more than appraised value, $5,000, $10,000, depending on what your price point is and what your buyer can do and what they're comfortable with. And then at the same time, it is taking care of the client. So we're limiting their liability of what they're going to pay. So we're not just having them sign a blank check of, yeah, we'll pay whatever the appraisal says, $60,000, $80,000, $20,000, and you're giving them a tangible that they know that they're able to do. So that's one strategy. And another strategy that I'm actually going to do a much deeper dive Thursday at 10 a.m. But what that is I know on our listing side, we always put an appraisal package together. So that's going to be hand selecting the comps, telling the appraiser in an adjustments of what our listing has over this, all of the upgrades, anything like lot size, everything that really should be taken into consideration for value. Now, what we can do as buyers is, as a buyer agents, is send this information over to the listing agent. Most of the time, listing agents aren't doing this right now, but even if they are, it's still great to have that collaboration so that they were both prepared. I know my daughter bought a house this year, and I was actually doing this for the listing agents just so we didn't have a huge appraisal concern. Which was really helpful because one of the agents we were working with really had never ever done anything like this, and it really helped get our appraisal nailed at value. So I'm going to do a much deeper dive, not just me, but we have our super awesome agents on our team. We're all happy to share on what's working right now in today's market because it is crazy out there, absolutely crazy. But what we can do is, how can we set the right expectations for our buyers? How can we protect them, but also win them the house, that we know that if we're not able to get more creative and we're not able to up our strategies, our buyers are not going to win against all of the multiple offers out there. So super excited to pour back into the community, and please join the group. I'm going to put that link into the comments. Ask your questions there. I am going to be personally looking in there every day, answering, engaging, and excited to give back. Have a happy Wednesday, everybody.